Hello and good evening, everyone. How's everyone today? That's good. Are you guys all comfortable? Yes. Okay, that's good. It's better than being outside, right? Okay. First of all, I would like to pay our respects first to the Sangha that showed up today, and thank you to the school, the VSU president, I guess you can say, or VU, yes, and everyone here that showed up, and as well as those that are watching online live. So what we have today is we'll do our normal blessing for you guys, and what that is a little chant that we do to bless you guys, and also ask for permission to stay at the university and provide like good energy as well. And after that, we'll have our teaching monk talk for about 30 minutes, and we'll have Bhante Panyagara come out and say a few words to you guys, and maybe do a pinning, and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you.
Please join your hand and begin blessing from Sangha with the vocals in Pali language. Bhavatu sappamang khalang rakhantu sappa devata sappa putthan Nasatha sote bhavantu te bhavatu sappamang khalang rakhantu sappa devatan Anubhavena sattha soti bhavantu te bhavatu sappamang khalang Pataza pasamkhano avena sattha soti Avantu te sayanto purtiyamo te sakayanam Tano evang tavang visayo sumaho Mangale apala citapalang kesi se patavipo kame abhiseke sa Kapato pamodante sunang parang sumang parang sumapasang sumotitang Doja suje tang pamacale sopata นังกายกรรมังวาจากรรมังปะทังทังกินังมโนกรรมังปณิทิเตปะทังกินาปะทังกินานิตังทวานรพันธาเตอาทาคิเนสาธุสาธุสาธุ Okay, thank you. Good evening again. Yeah, we just blessing in Pali language, but not many people understand. Even the Buddhist people, just only who learn about the Pali language that understand. But I just remember uh, some that the meaning in English is like may good fortune come to your way, may all deity to protect you by the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. May the Lord, may you enjoy well being. The meaning is like that. That is really difficult to practice the first time when I was a young Buddhist monk, because at that time I am very young. So my mind is still in the world. My body ordained to be a monk, but my mind is not a monk yet, because it's a lot of things in the world, but become a monk is many rules of the monk, like 227. We have to wear the robe, we have to just only the bowl for the monk, and we have just only the nail clipper to cut the nail, and the save to save the head. We save like every full moon or half moon. So today that I want to share, I am not good English. I am not good speaker. But before Bante Panyakala is coming to talk to you, I would like to share about my experience. That experience I have only meditation. Whatever we walk for peace, many people understand about the peace. We need peace, but our mean the peace like we practice about ourselves, because the peace we're talking about inside our mind. inside ourselves. Everyone have the mind. How many minds we have? Just only two minds. One mind is impure mind. One mind is pure mind. We have only two. How if we have impure mind? We have a lot of suffering. We have a lot of painful. We have a lot of anger, a lot of ignorance, a lot of greedy. So why some people is it the action is not really good. You know that the bad people, they want to do the bad thing? No. Everyone want to do the good thing. They don't want to do the evil. But why? Inside the mind is impure mind. Different on the family or in the background and the education. When they speak the bad word, liar, who want to tell the loud and want to tell the lying, but the mind, they have something stuck on there. They hide on there. And then when they speak out, everything is not true, lying. Why some people speak is a very hard word? Because if the mind is impure mind. If the impure mind once speaks or acts, the painful follow that one. Like the wheel, the hoof of the ox. Whatever the ox going, the wheels follow them. If we are impure mind, the painful follow us, suffering follow us, whatever we go, whatever we do. Sometimes you wake up, you feel like the mind is like to get angry or something. But you don't understand why today is my mind is like wandering or worry or whatever. That is impure mind. But we have deposit of impure mind, like a pure mind. That we need to change our life. The pure mind, what we like to say? We like to say like a mind is the forerunner of all good condition. Mind is chief. They are mind made. If with a pure mind, one speaks or acts, the happiness follow that one, even as a shadow. Our shadow, never leave us. When the mind is clear, when the mind is clarified mind, whatever we do, whatever we go, we are so happy about that. We are so happy about our life. We work all day, never get tired. Because the pure mind, we don't hate anyone. You look at everyone, it's like our family, like our friends, our neighbor, our brother or sister. The meaning is like that. But most of the people, we have impure mind, more than pure mind. If we have impure mind, can we change it? Can we change to pure mind? Sure, we can. Why? And how about we have to change? Education can change. Like you are a student. Over here is a lot of students. When you learn, you graduate from your school, whatever the subject you finish, you graduate, it makes your mind is higher. You know the meaning of the human? The human in Pali word, we call manut. Manut is a high mind. The mind is higher than animal. Usually people have a life, animal have a life, but the mind is different. We learn about in the world, in the I don't know how about how to work. That is, we learn how to use whatever you learn about that they have before. You learn about that. If you learn about the history, because the history is already happened, but just to learn from that, you know about the history. If you learn about the history of the United States, you know how the Native Americans coming to the United States. You know about the Columbus, come to the United States. You know about the ship of the Columbus Joseph, Pinta Maria Nina, come to over here. You know about the pilgrim, come from the England to the Holland. They speak Dutch over there, and they don't want to stay there, and they come to the United States by the Mayflower, right? That is the history. And we learn more about the history about that. That is the knowledge that we learn. If you learn about the IT, you know about the IT engineer. Whatever you learn about that, you know about that, but it's knowledge. How to use it. But you never learn about the life. You don't know about our life. How we know our life, our mind. So we like to say to practice mindfulness, about the mindfulness. The mindfulness that we say in Pali, that is Pali word, is we call sati. Only one, mindfulness. But so I would like to share about mindfulness that I practice. I feel like in this room is like my brother, my sister. You know, don't pay attention about my English, but pay attention about what I am going to talk about. If you pay attention to my English, maybe you feel funny about my English. Why I practice mindfulness? When I was 21 years old, I really suffer about that. About who? About family. About my family. About my dad and my mom. Because dad and mom in my country, they have to, when they get old age, they need their children to take care of them. About the food, about the clothes, about the house, about the medicine when they get sick. Because they don't have health care in over there. They don't have health insurance. They don't have Obamacare like the United States. They are worried about that. When I came to the United States, my mom and my dad, they are so happy that they say I can take care of them. I think about that. But at that time, I am a Buddhist monk. I don't go to work. How I have to take care of them? I don't have income. I want to go to school. I came to the United States, but I feel like I am blind. I am deaf. Why not? I see everything, but I don't know what is this, what is that. I cannot speak English. Even I am so hungry, I want to buy the food. But I don't know how to order. Sometimes I go to order the McDonald's. They said we don't sell McDonald's. Why you don't sell McDonald's? We sell Big Mac. But I know only the McDonald's. You know, I cannot go to school because the monk, they don't let the monk drive. No driver license. So I feel like oh, how I have to go to school, and maybe if I want to take care of my parents, I have to disrobe. Disrobe, you mean disrobe? Like to quit the monk, you know, to go to work like a normal people. But I can go, but I can't do anything at that time. So I asked myself, what am I? I said, I am a Buddhist monk. Do I know about the Buddhist monks well? I learned how to chant. I learned about the how to service the people. But I don't know about meditation. So at that time, I tried to learn about the Dhamma. And the Dhamma said that if you want to teach another people, you have to teach yourself first. If you don't know about yourself, how you teach another people? But for the monk, have to go to talk, to teach the people about the life, about suffering. I have a lot of suffering. How I can teach the other one how to get rid of suffering? So I practice. I start to practice about mindfulness at that time. But the mindfulness is many techniques to practice. One of them, I use really easy way techniques. How? Just only breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Usually, we breathe in and breathe out all the time. But we never pay attention about that. It's not only breathe in and breathe out, but pay attention about the air in the nose. Usually, when you breathe in, the air from nose to belly button here. When you breathe out from belly button to the nose, it's really like a long. But if you get angry, you feel sad, it's really short. Breathe in and breathe out really short. So I choose the one techniques. Breathe in and breathe out. But my mind is not stay still. Breathe in and breathe out, but the mind is thinking about this, about that. I am so young. At that time, my mind is wandering and wandering. What I have to do about my life? I want to success about something in the future. I think about that. I think about my parents like 80%. Because my mom and my dad is stuck in my mind. I always heard my mom like to say, please, you have to take care of yourself. You have to learn. You have to take care of us when we get old age. I heard about that all the time. So when I practice, I count the number. It's easy to remember when you get lost. Breathe in, count number 1. Breathe out, count number 1. When close the eye like this, breathe 1 and 1. Breathe in 2, 2. Breathe in 3, breathe out 3. Breathe in 4, breathe out 4. Breathe in 5, breathe out 5. Stop. And start. once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And start once again. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 to 7, 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10. If you lost it, if our mind is wandering and wandering, you forget what numbers is it. But at that time, don't feel bad, don't feel sad, don't feel angry to yourself. Why I think about that a lot? Why I think about this a lot? Whatever you want to forget, you still remember. But something you want to remember, but it's really difficult to remember. It's easy to forget. Like a student, they learn, try to remember, but it's really easy to forget. Why not? Because the mind is not stay still in over there, what they are reading. Their mind is in the lover, like Ajahn Panyakala like to say, the lover. You know about the lover, right? About the phone. Right now, their mind is only in the phone. So, when we lost it, we keep going again and again. Don't worry about that. Try every day. Sometime when you have time, just only breathe in, breathe out, and count the number again and again. You know, and after that, the mind is like a calm down. Calm down. Whatever you think, you worry about. You worry about this, you worry about that. And you have a lot of questions in your head. Why I was born in this world? Why that people do like that? Why did people do like this? Why that people say like that? Why these people say like this? I hate that one, I love this one. You know. Sometimes in your family, you don't like your family. You don't like your mom. She talk a lot. She talk too much. My mom doesn't love me. If your mom doesn't love you, who's love you in this world? Maybe you said, oh, my boyfriend, my husband, my wife. But sometimes you change. But that you change your mom and your dad? Never. But you know that. They always talking to you. That is the true love. But sometimes they don't say, honey, I love you. But inside their mind, it's only you. Why they need you to learn? Because they worry about you. They want you to have the education, to have the degree, and you can find your job, and you can work. You can have the salary, income to take care of yourself. That worry. But we don't like it. It's not only someone else, even me, when I was young. When my mom talked to me like I like to put the blanket cover my head, but my ears still hear it. But my mom, when I want to walk away. No, she pull out to listen to me, and she talk about how she take care about me when I was in her stomach. Sometimes I cry. But usually at night time I cry. She never she never see my tear. So, but at that time I don't like it. When I practice my meditation, the first people that I think about is my mom. That is my mom. When the mind is open about you, about yourself, you ask yourself, how old are you now? At that time, I almost 30 years old. Is my mind open? I look back. When I was 20 years old, where am I? When I was 10 years old, where am I? Who gave me the food? Who gave me the clothes? Who gave me the housing? Who take care of me when I get sick? Nobody else. My mom. My mom is like a teacher. Teach me even to eat, even to wear, even to walk. Whatever my mom teach everything. Teacher in school, that is the second teacher. But the first teacher, that is mom. But it's always. That the first people I thinking about. When I was really young, like 5 years old, I really nosy of that time. My mom, she loved me a lot. I really nosy, but she never tired about that. She in the mind and look back. The first day that my mom gave my birth, that I cried a lot. I don't cry, but tear, I don't know where is the tears come out. Because at that moment, my mom suffered a lot about me. Suffered a lot. She really tired. But I am so lucky. She can give me a birth. And she didn't lose her life. But some people give birth, but mom passing away. Some, the child passing away, mom still have a life. But I am so lucky. I have a life, my mom have a life. At that moment, I said, oh, only one person loved me in this world. My mom. Whatever she said when I was young, I don't feel sad or I don't get mad about that. And after that, I want to teach her about about the mindfulness, because this is happen with the loving kindness. It's not only that. The mind is like an open mind. Like an open mind. We learn from school that is knowledge. But we get from meditation with mindfulness. It's like a wisdom. But I don't know wisdom you mean and wisdom I mean. But the wisdom that I mean, like open the mind. When you open the mind, you know about yourself. What you need, what you don't like. Whatever you are, the other people is the same. If you don't need hatred, but why you hate another people? If you don't like liar, why you lie another people? If you don't like killing, but why you kill? Nobody wanna die. You don't like intoxicated, but you drink a lot. This is you know by yourself. Or the loving kindness is coming up in the mind. The love is not limit. It's unlimited. We look at our family, very peaceful. You are really lucky. You have mom and you have father. You have wife. You have husband. You have kids. You have grandfather, mother. You have neighbor. You have city. You have state. You are human in the world. That is, you are so happy about that. But if you are not happy, you don't live on to be a human. Maybe you are in the health, but you believe health or not. You know. But when we have this mind, the mind is pure mind. We stay in this world, but like we are in a heaven. We don't go to heaven yet, but we feel. This is about the feeling. The feeling, because the happiness, or the peaceful love, peaceful mind. But one thing that is really best, whatever we do, our job, we are happy about that. You don't want to change only the job. Or I don't want this company, I don't want that company. I don't want this manager, boss, supervisor. No. You working for, you asking yourself like what I working for. Or I'm working for the income. I need income to support my family. Why? Because we have the body and mind. Our body need food. What food the body need? Famous food or expensive food? Asian food or American food? Or Mexican food? The body doesn't need like that. The body needs only food for vitamin to feed the body. That's all. Whatever the famous food or expensive we eat for the body. We working for to buy the clothes. The body need clothes. We have to wear. But the body need that. That clothes is very expensive. Or this clothes is really cheap. No. The body need only the all is too cold. They need the cold. It's too hard. They need just really normal. Like that. What we have to working for? The housing. We have to live in the house. We are not animal. We are not bird. The bird, they have their nest to live. We are the people. We have to have a house. But how big is the house we should have? Depend on our income. It's not depend on our greedy. If depend on the greedy, we never have enough. How big is the house? How many house? And we working for the medicine when we get sick. But in this country, I think we don't worry about that much. Like my mom, she worry about the health insurance, the medical or Medicaid. But in the United States, we have everything. So we should have the happiness. We should have peace in this country. But how we have that peace is a form mindfulness that we practice, that we want to inspire, remind everyone to practice about mindfulness. Try it. That I talk today about the benefit of mindfulness is not much. If we compare to the leaf in this world and the leaf, only one leaf in my hand, I talk today is only one leaf, the piece of the leaf. But the benefit of mindfulness is look like a leaf in the tree, in the mountain, in everywhere. Try it. Please. Try like Ajahn Panyakala, he always said that. We walk for peace because we would like to remind everyone have to practice mindfulness. Okay, Ajahn Panyakala, he's coming so already. That's all that I have to talk to you today. He said I can talk about 30 minutes. I think it's 30 minutes already or over. I don't know. I don't have a watch. So thank you so much for listening my English. Thank you.
transferring. After you listen to Jan Dominic talk, do you have any question? Yes. The rope. Okay. So for Buddhist monk, if we don't have a rope like this and a bow where we carry on our shoulder, you see pictures and video. If you have seen that there's like a bamboo base, right, sticking out from the back that we carry on our shoulder. That is the bow of the venerable monks. If you want to ordain to become a monk, first of all, you have to have a set of rope. Second, you have to have a bow. The rope is represent for the wings of the bird. The wings of the bird that you have to fly here and there. Okay, going here and there. And the bow is like the mouth of the bird. It's not where we used to put food in it to eat every day. So the life of the venerable monks is just traveling around every day. In the morning, well, right now we don't do that, but in Asia country, every morning all the venerable monks have to walk out on the street, stop in front of each house. So basically, we'll just walk. Let me do this, okay? Ajahn, can someone just do it, please? Pretend like you are walking with the butt in front of Ajahn. No. So he just walked like that, and he just looked straight to the front where he walked. The house either on the left or on the right side. Then he decided to stand in front of one of the house, but he would not ask for the donors. He would not ask the owner to offer him food. He just silently stand right there. And then if one of you decided to offer food to the monk, then whatever you have already cooked, okay? Anything that is edible, and then you more than welcome to bring it just out, and then he will be silently open the lid of that bowl. And then you offer the food into his bowl, and then he close that lid and he can do the blessing for you. And then he continue to the next house. You don't walk out there because you fall. Okay, thank you again. So with that bowl, that is the life of the monk. And then whenever we finish with that, if we feel like, okay, this is enough for me today, then we'll silently walk back to the monastery or to the forest, and then find a plate, sit down and eat all that food in that bowl. Okay? And so for this rope right here, each monk will have a set of rope, 3 pieces. This one, the full cover, you see Ajahn or Ajahn here, they wear like this, we call full cover. When we walk outdoor, we have to cover ourselves up. But when we stay in the temple, then we can wear like half shoulder. So usually if you see the monk with half shoulder open, that is when they stay indoor. When they go outdoor and walk like us, we have to cover ourselves up. And then there's a sangati, which is this piece right here. This piece is 2 layers, up to 7 layers. You can either shoulder 2 layers, minimum. This one layer. This one have to be 2 layers and up, maximum 7 layers. Depends on the weather, depends on the location where you stay. If it's too cold, then you can use 7 layers. Basically, this one just to replace your blanket. And then inside there's one more pieces to cover inside. So that's 3 pieces. Each monk will have to have these. Without these, and without the ceremony in front of all the venerable monks, that person cannot become a monk. Even if you shave your head, even if you put on this robe, you can buy anywhere, and then you just buy the bowl, but you're still not going to be a monk. Without the community monks that is residing in Pali language, when the Buddha time still, we use that traditions. And so wherever we go, we have to carry these with us. Without these, we probably die. So don't even try to steal our bowl. Okay, did I answer your question? Thank you. Any other question? Yes.
Are there any foods that you avoid, or as far as it relates to your spirituality, that are not of your consumption?
Okay. 2,600 years ago, when our Buddha became enlightened, and by that time, India, you from India? India, when the Buddha still, his time still, there's hundred thousands of monks. Okay, not just like couple hundred like us. And so every morning, when the Buddha and the venerable monks decide to go for alms round, when we carry our bowl to walk for food, that we call go for alms round, right? We will never announce or let anybody know that we will go that direction, or this direction, or that direction. And so in the morning, let's say yesterday we went for that direction already, so this morning we will change to this direction. Because the life of the people in India by that time is not that rich, except the kingdom place area, right? So if, let's say, 1,000 and 100,000 of monks walking, they have nothing to offer, right? They don't have enough food to offer. So whatever that people already cook, that they already have prepared for their family to eat, if they see the most venerable Buddha and all the venerable monks walking for alms round, they will just silently bring all the food where they already cooked, prepare for their family. They will come out and offer to each and every single monk. So that either veg or non-veg. Okay, so Theravada tradition, we are Theravada tradition. If you can see the way of wearing the robe like this, we call Theravada. Originally from India time, the Buddha time until now, we keep the same rules and regulation. We don't change. So we can eat anything that you offer, either veg or non-veg, as long as I don't see that animal die because of me. Let's say you invited me to come to your house, let's say tonight, come to this university. Well, we don't eat nighttime. But now let's say this is lunchtime, okay? So you hosted us here today during the lunchtime. Then when we walk all the way in here and we saw some chicken running around. And then later on, we don't see those chicken running around anymore. And then when we came inside, and then lunchtime when we go for alms round, carry our bowls to go get food, and we saw some dishes of chicken. In my head, I have this thought, oh, these probably the chicken out there that I saw earlier. I cannot consume it. If I consume it, and if those chicken were killed by any of you to offer to the monks, and I already know it, but if I still eat, it means that I am no longer a monk. either see in it, hear in it, and know in it. These three rules we cannot eat, we cannot touch. And yeah, let me tell you one story. Back then, one of the venerable monk, he was the disciple of the Buddha, and he's purely veg. And he came up with the rules, asked the Buddha to force all the venerable monks to be veg and stay under the tree only. And his name is Devadatta. And the Buddha said no. The venerable monks can eat anything that is offered the right way by the lay devotees, which is the people. If you offer the right way apply without three rules, remember, then all venerable monks can eat. As long as you don't see, you don't hear, you don't know that animal die because of you, then you can eat. And he is the one who requests the Buddha for veg. He is veg, and he has such a power too. And he wanted to kill the Buddha, to take over the Buddha's Sangha. Sangha is the community monks. He is veg, and he wants to kill the Buddha just because he wants to control everybody. And who in this world that also veg, but brought tears to the world? Hitler? Yes. He is veg, right? So veg or non-veg is not the problem. This and this cannot tell who we are. Is that right? A lot of people, I saw it with my naked eyes. They came to me and see me and talk at the temple. Oh, venerable monks, I am veg for 33 years. And then when sit like that, when the mosquito fly come and then right in front of me, something like that. So it really doesn't matter you're veg or non-veg. If you stuck with that veg and you are attached to that veg and you criticize the people who are non-veg, you are no better than anybody. If you are non-veg and you criticize the people who are veg, you are no better than anybody. So it doesn't matter what you want to consume. It really doesn't matter. It's because of your health. Consider that because of your health, I cannot consume meat. Then just take veg. I am veg. But we just knowing that all those food are just to support this life. It doesn't matter what we eat. High protein or low protein, good quality or not good quality, it doesn't matter at all. Because when you go to the toilet, it comes out the same. And it has the same smell as well. So we really don't need to go there, right? As long as you know that that food is suitable for you, take it. Look at the other people as they are. Don't criticize anybody. Now that we talk about food, same thing as practicing religions, faith. We are very, very grateful to have all the religions in this world, to serve all beings, right? And so whenever we think that our religion is better, the best, and we decided to criticize the other religions, that is when we are not better than anybody, right? So it is the choice of every single one in this world. We have our own choice. We have our own mindset. and the way of seeing things with our eyes. And so we can decide which one that we should follow is suitable for ourselves. Like me, when I stay in Vietnam, we always claim that we are Buddhists, but we are not. Most of the Vietnamese, we claim ourselves that we are Buddhists, but we are not. We just worship in our ancestors. I myself know in both Buddhists when I came to the United States in 1997. And I ordained after I graduated to become a monk. So it really doesn't matter what belief we are, what faith we follow. Just ask ourselves, does it help? If it helps you to be better, just go for it. Right? No one can stop us. Move on, move forward with that. Just like me, when I decided to do something, as long as I made a vow, I can also use a couple of years to fulfill that vow. Just like the projects that I made a vow to build. 7 years silently made the vow under the Bodhi tree at Bodh Gaya. 7 years nobody knows. Then when the right time comes, I speak up. So we can be the same. As long as you know it's good for you, just do it. Benefit you, benefit the others. Remember that. Any other question? Yes.
This is the 100th day of your walk. Have you learned anything new about yourself on these last 100 days?
After 100 days, what did I learn about myself? I learned that I get sick easier. When we entered into Virginia gave us cold front. And then after that, snows and ice. And it made me sick. And now that most of our venerable monks are sick as well. But we are not giving up. And I know that on this journey, not just us walking alone. I learn every day that there are more and more and more people in this country and around the world who are walking with us now. It's because of this mission is something that our people is really needed. And we will continue to walk. We're not giving up. And for me to learn more about myself by seeing all the children are coming out along the street, even though in the cold weather, it's really touched my heart because they are the future generations. They will carry on this mission. They will continue this walk. And here we are, we have to work our best to change this place to be a better place for our future generations. And I am one of the person who lead on this walk. And I really hope that every one of us, every single one of us are joining this walk together to make this happen. Any other question?
Hi. Does the different shades of your covering have any significance?
Covering?
The different shades of your coverings?
Oh,
your robe?
my. In this group, if you see two of us, me and the venerable monks walk right behind me, we wear the same shade of robe, right? So this robe actually is different with this road. It's different is because when I walked in India in 2022 for 112 days, and I collected these fabric from along the road, Traps area, and along the Ganga River, where the cremation made for all the people who died. So wherever I see like mad fabrics, and also from Vero monks, they don't use it anymore and they trash it, I collect it and showed it myself. So the reason why I want to show this because this is something that I really wanted to do for a long time since I ordained to become a monk. I want to live the way like this. And usually for this type of robe, we only use it when we practice in the forest. In the forest, we don't have any place other than just living under the trees, right? So we have to have something thick and good enough to cover ourselves from all kind of insects. And weather that he mentioned earlier, we have when it's cold, we have to have a better clothing. When it's hot, we also know what to wear during the hot weather, right? And so when living in the forest, there's a lot of animals and a lot of insects, so we have to cover ourselves when we sleep. That is the difference. Yes, ma'am. Aloga. Ajahn Mahadam. Okay. Aloga, he's here with us, and I think he's wandering around out there. He's doing fine, but he's under restriction because that surgery area, we don't want him to break it. So he's under restriction. He's been taken care well. The doctor say that he's been taken care like a king. So we don't have to worry about him, but he has been spoiled. And then Ajahn Mahadam in Georgia, he is also well. He's waiting for the artificial leg to put in. Yes, and he will join us in Washington, D.C.
Are you able to marry or have children?
No, we are not allowed. That is why many times when we walk out there, female asks us to give a hug and shake hand and touch hand. We couldn't do it because it's not allowed. Plus, we didn't shower every day.
Hello, I want to say thank you so much for this walk. There are millions that are in unison with you all that share the same faith, different faiths, but we want to say thank you. We are grateful that you honored us by coming to Virginia Union University. I have one quick question. If there are any particular prayers that we might say in our daily to keep you covered, to keep you safe, to keep you healed, and to keep you strong between now and DC, please let us know what those are so that we can do that daily. And then a lighthearted question, when you get there, do you get to fly home or take that? Is somebody going to carry you home so you don't have to walk back? I'm just wondering.
Well, first of all, thank you for your thought. It's very thoughtful. Thinking of us every day. There's like you say, hundreds and millions of people are praying for us every day. That is love. That is really overwhelmed us. We have never expected that much people come in and then support this mission like that. But whenever you think of us, that is a lot of support already. But there's one thing that I would love to share, which all of us can do every day. And whenever you do that, we feel it. And then if I feel cold and I feel tired, I don't want to walk, it means that you don't do it. Every morning when you wake up, when our mind is still fresh and clear, okay, if we don't give our mind a job to do, it will pick up all the trash to chew it over and over. Our mind, this mind, like a monkey, is always jumping here and there. Trash means all those bad habits, all those unnecessary things in life, sadness, all the things that is not happy with your life. You name it. When we already encounter that in our daily life, it's always recorded in our mind. It will not go anywhere. It will just stay there and waiting for its time to pop up in your head. And so if we are not mindful, we will be overwhelmed with thoughts. When it's overwhelmed, we feel stress, anxiety, and depression. And so if our mind is empty, have nothing to do, it always pick up all those bad things to think it over and over. It rarely think about the good things. That is the nature of the mind. And so before it pick up all those trash, because I call those trash because they're not usable, those are just gonna drag us down every day. So give ourselves, give our mind a job to do before it use all those trash by getting a piece of paper and a pen out. Write out the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Just write that down. Even if you already memorize it, you still have to get a paper and a pen, write it. When you use your hand and your mind at the same time, it gives you a lot of power. It reminds you a lot more. And this will take time to practice. And you have to believe in that and you need to practice to believe in that. After you write that down, read it over and over with your eyes. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Just like that. And then finally, read it out loud with our mouth. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And let us not sidetrack. We are very easy to be sidetracked. That is not mindfulness. And this is something that we need to train ourselves because we've been living in this world without mindfulness that he mentioned. And that is why we always react, and after we react, we suffer. Right? So after you write that down and then read it with our eyes and then read it out loud with our mouth, today is going to be my peaceful day. To tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day so that no one in this world can mess that up. Just only me, which is ourselves. Only us can mess our days up, no one else. If they say something, if you're mindful, you take a deep breath or you come back with this breath, this present moment right here and now, then you will not react. It means that your day will still be at peace. But when you are not mindful, when somebody says something, you react like that. You messed up your day just like that. And so when we do that, to tell the universe, today is going to be my peaceful day, imagine that all people in this country and around the world are doing the same thing over and over every day. What is going to happen? The whole world will be at peace. is because all the people together, not just our venerable monks. We cannot do this alone. Nor this much, we still cannot do this alone. But we have to have all the people in this nation and in this world to do it together. It's very simple, but very powerful. Because we've been spread hatred and anger to the universe every day. For many years, many generations. Is that right? And that is why we've been receiving so much sufferings, disasters, and everything. This is a time where we need to change, where we need to just spread loving kindness, compassion to the universe instead. If we all can do that, imagine all the people every morning just recite that and then the universe touch it, receive it, will shower back down with love and kindness and compassion and peace. This world will be the better place for all beings to live. If you can do that every day, and all of us can do that every day, that is how you should walk this walk, and how you walk for yourself. We are not walking alone because all the people now already support this mission. We are walking together, right, in spirit. And so by practicing this means that you are walking for your peace, for your own peace. Peace always begins from within, ourselves first. We are not talking about peace out there. Don't talk about it because no one can bring peace to the world. But we can bring peace out to our world, which is inside of us. We have our own world here. These need to be peace first. And then we have another, many worlds around us, which is our family. Right? That world also, those worlds also need to be happy and peace. And then spread out like that, step by step, family by family. And the whole world will flourish and bloom and flourish with peace. Yes, so today is going to be my peaceful day. And write that down, practice that, be mindful every day. After you write that down and after you read it, after you announce it, and every day be mindful with everything you do. Just one thing at a time. Do not multitask anymore. That is very important. If you keep multitasking yourself, then you go back to your old days again. Because we don't have concentration. And concentration is something that we really need. Students, without concentration, can you do your work? Can you focus in study? Of course not. But you have a lot of stress. A lot of stress every day. When you try hard to finish your schoolwork, try to achieve your goal, and yet you keep failing and failing, and you keep forcing yourself to practice, to do your work every day and stay up late at night, and then just end up with a bunch of stress. So concentration is something that our students really need. And concentration will not come without practicing mindfulness. So I hope that we will stop to practice the mindfulness meditation, which is the breathing in and out by the nostril. That has been with us for a long time. All right, thank you. May you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. Thank you so much for allowing us to stay in this building, this school, university for tonight. It's cold out there. So we are very grateful and thankful for all the support. Thank you so much.
We would like to invite the president of VUU and also our other president of VCU.
Vulnerable Monk, you have certainly been a vulnerable guide to us today. We welcome you to Virginia Union University because we are a place that knows peace. We have been blessed to every day hear the bells of peace in the Van Tower that our symbol lights. We also have been blessed to welcome Dr. Martin Luther King when he talked about peace and Bartol Stevens to be a beacon of light and hope for the civil rights movement. And now your feet have walked here to bring us peace. Today will be a peaceful day. Would you allow us the opportunity to offer you this token? Oh, you gotten good at this one. I'd also like to introduce to you a friend, mentor, leader in this city, President Michael Rao, President of Virginia Commonwealth University. Sure.
Venerable Panakara, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of the good that you're spreading. Thank you so very much for reminding us of the essence of being human, bringing us back to where we need to be, reconnecting us with our own spirit. You're doing so much good. You have millions of followers for a reason, because we all want to be more pure and more connected to who we really are and who we really should be. We're so grateful to you. And we wish you well. We wish you good health. And we wish you all good so that you can continue to spread good to everyone else in the world. Your timing is just perfect. And I would also like to offer you this small token of peace, love, and wisdom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's kind of thick. Oh.
I feel bad for the weight. Yeah. Right there? Okay. Well,
Let me see. Let me see.
oh, you did it.
All right.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Venerable Monks and Waffle Peace team, we are very honored and thankful for your hospitality, and all those words are very meaningful. We will continue this journey, and we will hope that we'll have more and more people joining this mission together, and it will not end in Washington, D.C. It will continue until the rest of our life, because this is something that we really need to practice every day. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you everyone for welcoming us. And we had a talk at the Capitol, at the City Hall earlier today already. And now we, with this community here in the universe, I feel like this is home. And we will have a great night tonight, and then we will continue our journey for the day of 101 tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. And now let's us all giving out the peace bracelet. These peace bracelets to remind us that you have met the Venerable Monks who walk for peace. And so whenever you look at it, you know that you need to be more patient. You need to be more, to practice more. Well, the Venerable